Yeah. What's going on, YouTube? You know the vibes. When I'm in the car, you know where I'm coming from, or you know where I'm going. Niggas on the way home from the gym. Good workout today. What I do today? I did chest and back, and then I did tries and buys. So really a upper day, upper body workout type deal. Feeling real good. Got a decent little pump. Feel it right now. But really just want to holler at y'all. You know, I don't know about y'all, you should, but after a good workout, I'll be in a good ass fucking mood, for real. I'll be feeling too good. I don't know what that was. But yeah, after a good ass workout, I'll be in a good ass mood, y'all. Good ass mood. And it had me thinking about, you know, why I stress to y'all so much about, you know, becoming the best version of yourself, but really getting to the money, getting your money up. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to feel like it's some superficial shit. And then even if it is, but get your money up. And the reason I say that is because I don't know about y'all, but me personally, when I get to the money, when I have money on me, when, you know, I'm, you know, the checks hit the account, you know, it get me in a good mood, but it feels good, you know. It feels good to know that I can handle, you know, I can take care of the bills. I can have a little bit of extra money to play with. I can do stuff with my son. I can do stuff with my nephew and niece and stuff. I can do stuff just on my own in my free time and shit. I can take my girl out somewhere, you know. Things like that. You know, it's just a good feeling to have money on it. And then when you have money on you, not even that, but just to be generous with your money. Now, I'm not saying be stupid with your money. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying just blow your money frivolously and foolishly on just because you got it. But to be generous with your money, you know, for prime example, when I got money on me, I make sure I always have card cash on me. How I do it, I try to keep at least $350 cash. If not that much, $200 in cash on me. I don't do this all the time. I do it sometimes, but at least at the minimum I have $100, but at the maximum it'd be $350. And I say that because I keep two of most bills. So 200s, 250s, 220s, and a 10. And then if I keep ones on me, at least 10 ones, something like that. You know, I'll do something like that to keep, you know, so that, you know, anything that come up, you know, I'll be at Walmart sometimes, or you'll be out shopping, and then it'll be the Girl Scouts out there. You know, even if I don't eat Girl Scout cookies, I support, you know, give a little bit of money here and there. If I'm out eating, tip the waiter. I always tip in cash, because what I learned from my girl, that when you work in service like that, they do tip sharing when you do it on the card, or you write it on the bill. Tip sharing, so a lot of times they don't get the full amount that you give them. So that little $12 might be split between 3-4 people, so she might only see $3-4. So I do hard cash, and then, you know, it's also, you can't try, you know, financially wise, you can't really you can't audit if they don't know you bought it. You know what I'm saying? Not for you, for them. But, you know, just being generous with your money, I always feel good, you know, blessing somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Good service. If somebody give me good service, I don't see no reason why I shouldn't give them $20 or, you know, and up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a cheapskate. And also, when you being generous with your money, females is always watching. Your girl is always watching. Don't no female want to be with a cheap nigga. I don't care what they tell you. Money isn't everything. You can't listen to the bullshit. All right? Do not listen to the bullshit. Girls say one thing, mean the complete opposite. So you, as a man, you gotta have the leadership, the 100% mentality, right? So being a leader, you gotta be the one that wants to be the breadwinner. You gotta be the one that wants to get to the bag, the one that want to make shit happen. You know, leadership is top down. So admiration is from bottom up. So You become a good leader, it increases her admiration. Admiration is what keeps your bitch around for the long haul, right? And that's not what this topic is, but I'm just saying, when I got money, I feel empowered. I feel good. I feel, it motivates me and it keeps me more disciplined to get more money. When things happen, I'm in a position where I can handle them. That's the feeling money gives me. You know what I'm saying? It's not no superficial thing. It is a genuine incentive for me to want to be the man, and I feel good when I do. Prime example, I was on the way home from work one day, hit a fucking pothole. Hit the pothole so damn hard, my tire instantly went from like 35 PSI to 0. That shit said, boom. Luckily, I was in a position where, I wasn't gonna get hurt. I didn't have to worry about crashing into something because the tire blew out like that. But also too, I was in a position where I could pay for it right then and there. Now it happened so early in the morning, it was probably like 6:37. I was just getting off shift. So I had to wait until at least 9, 10 o'clock before, the shop opened up. But I was close enough where I got it towed. I had everything I needed. AAA, insurance, and the money on hand where I could get the shit taken care of right then and there. Because I know how it feels when something happened to your car and you don't have the finances or you don't have the means or the insurance or anything like that to take care of the situation. It's a stressful feeling. It's a nerve-wracking feeling. Your stomach is in your ass. You don't know how you're going, get to work later that night. You don't know how you're going to pick your kids up. Things like that. All that stuff is real. Them anxieties can make you feel stressed, but you got to stay calm under pressure. That's why I say having money. People say money is the root of all evil. I don't believe that. I just believe money brings the evil out of evil people. So it really just magnifies whatever the fuck you really are. If you a dork, you're going to be a dork with money. If you solid, if you thorough, you're going to be solid and thorough with money. You know what I'm saying? All it is a magnifying glass. So that's why when I have money, I make sure I can take care of my people. I can do the things I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And also, even back to the thing I was saying, it's not about being superficial, but also being able to buy the things you want to buy. Buying trophies. Damn, something got in my eye. But being able to get your trophies and get the little things you want, it all goes back into your self-improvement. You got to have that money to invest in yourself. And investing in yourself could be some new fucking shoes. Be some new shoes. I told y'all before, that's one thing that helps me, that always makes me more confident when I got on a fresh, clean pair of shoes. There was some white Forces, some new gym shoes, some new Nikes, some new boots, whatever the fuck I'm gonna be rocking. It makes me feel good to have some new shoes on. That's always a staple. Even if you a hustler, from the block or some shit like that, what is niggas hustling for? New shoes. And people can say that's a dumb aspiration, a dumb ambition to go after. I look at it like this. Who gives a fuck? Whatever gives you that drive to get up off your ass and get to the money, to make you want to become better, to make you want to get after it and move and shake to make things happen in the world, good or bad, whatever. This ain't no morality thing, but to get to that money, I'm all for it. Go get your new shoes. Go hustle to get your new whip, to new crib. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. Get to the money, bro. And don't settle. And don't settle for nothing. Go ahead and get to the money. Anything is possible in this world, bro. But you gotta have the mindset, the drive, and the discipline and ambition to go after it and get it, bro. Prime example, and I'm gonna end it after this. I was down bad for a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. I was down bad at my last spot, and then, I had to talk to myself, which I always do, to want to be better. So, realizing that, I had to get up off my ass and get to it. I wasn't buying new shit all the time. I was running around in the same old shit, and I was struggling with bills. I was, struggling with bills, just living paycheck to paycheck, and then I had a little breakthrough and shit happened, so I started getting a little money. Then I got a job, locked in for that, and then I got another job. So I'm working 2 jobs working 2 jobs, bringing in 2 incomes, actually 3, 4 incomes. So I'm bringing in all this money, making things happen. And the reason for it is because the goal for me was to get into a new spot. I was tired of the apartment I was living in. I was there for 2 years. 1 year, the first year I was there, it was just because I was moving to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So it was just really just to get in my own spot. And then the second year was because that's really all I could really afford at the time, so I had to stay there, you know? So I had to stay there. It was terrible. I was close to the woods, you know, it was in the middle of nowhere. So, well, it was a decent spot, but it was a terrible apartment. It had roaches and shit, bugs and shit like that. It was dirty. It just what it really just wasn't the vibe. It just really wasn't the place for me, you know, after a long haul, you know. So I wanted to get into a new spot. So what I do, I started hustling, getting to the money so I can get into the place I'm in now. Right now I'm in a crib, you know, 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, but it took me to get up off my ass and get to the money. Really get to the money, stack it up, save, and you know, cause it's a good feeling to know that to look back at where I was at to where I'm at now. You know, my son and niece and nephew and them can run around in the backyard and you know, play in the neighborhood. There's other kids there to go to we're in a better school district. It's just a better feeling to know as a man I handle business and I can make things happen. I can create a better future for my son, or my family, really. So that's all that is. But it's not easy, but you gotta get to the money. You gotta stack it up, make some sacrifices, and at the same time, you can't complain, bro. You cannot complain. That complaining shit, that whining shit will get you nowhere. It'll get you nowhere, especially as a man. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. You cannot be complaining as a man. That is a female trait. That is a feminine trait to have as a man, to be complaining and whining and bitching all the time. Nobody wants to hear that. No man wants to be around dudes like that. No female wants to deal with a dude that's a bitch. No female wants to be with a dude that's more feminine than her. So you just gotta get your money up and make things happen. And that's all I got for y'all. I'm gonna leave it at that right now. So I appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, this is Wolfgang Peak. This is Wolfgang Lifestyle. And I'm out.